feet. Hey, you don't want to smoke with the peas, we keep the heat. Hey, I can't trust nobody. Hey, if you
could die, you could die.
Don't ask me for shit, I don't got it. These fuck niggas ain't slinging no knife. Peas. I hope you niggas ain't forget on me. Young niggas still a killer nigga.
Big on me.
Running around, trying to ride around with a stick on me. And I do a walk through like Rich on me. I can land off on the floor like flag. So I can't chase no more, I'm tired. TJ ain't playing no game with nobody.
And then nigga almost you could die.
Yeah.
I mean, turn it off, bro.
And I'm Steve, I'm right.
Shut your dumb ass up.
Trying to ride around with a stick on me.
You got something to say, you can say to my fucking face.
Nobody listen to that besides you, bro.
If you got something to say, say it to my face.
Shut up.
Jamal, listen to it. I hear the angels call my name.
Hope you recording this. Don't make me broadcast.
I'm already broadcasting.
Broadcast. Don't make me broadcast. You don't want no smoke, bro.
But they on, hold on, who playing?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel.
Shut up and let me beat your ass.
Still loud. We're ready for football.
This is what you got
as
to
the
do,
Cowboys get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
Come on.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers.
Shut up.
Started.
Shut your bitch ass up.
AT&T Stadium. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Bang that. That's my brother. So if you pushing me, because of me.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much to speak of.
Take a little
up to the 26.
Man, I missed the
last play got just a yard. Second and 9 for the 26.
So now I'm about like yeah.
And he was able to shed the tackle with the reserves come in for the stop. When you find that kind of yardage,
cold killers, my daddy keeping them hills, a dope dealer.
Tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it.
Stop, bitches, get out your feelings.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. Cooper's got it. There he goes, Amari Cooper. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag.
You really got to do it, you big dumb
Let's see
ass.
what this is about. A costly penalty there.
That's why you
got
do it.
downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points.
I got too much on my mind and I couldn't
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness of
let's see what took him out on and shoot. I'm gonna try to my chip. You got that nigga to the
When we talked with them prior to the game, they said that right
behind that nigga. Okay, so then the fucking let's go behind these niggas.
The home crowd quiet now early and see if the offense can take over and get some points on the board. Gonna take a shot for Gallup.
But you should turn around hella fast and talk that shit.
A surprising move on the opening drive of the game. And ball possession here turns over in the
party don't see right.
in the red
It's not
zone.
money can't be right.
Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. It'll be stopped after a gain. Down to the 15.
I got too much on my mind and I cannot get it off.
this guy
I'm
has to be
on the side before we
moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now he'll pull it down and wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And he completes it to Wilson. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run with Lynch. And now way out there. That's great. Taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They try again with Lynch.
Wait! Marshawn Lynch is garbage, bro.
That will officially go as a loss of 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to him as well. I wouldn't run here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
This is third and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. Here's Wilson. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
That go.
Play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Caught by Cobb.
This one right here, I'm looking for.
Receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, they're just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's Prescott.
Wait!
It's Michael Gallup. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 31-yard line.
What are they doing?
It's a nice run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
You see that, bro?
Prescott to Cooper. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy
nigga, like, every time I go on my name, you put me on.
Hit that slam. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Cooper again the target, and it's third and short.
Gosh, it was really difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They'll try and run for
Then they gonna put some over there.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Send it away now following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And they'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had 3 points last time. But they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. Let's see if they can do better.
That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Super tough.
Steps away to his left. In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes.
He ran right straight through the middle,
decent chance of coming away with the football.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine said way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Now on 2nd and 13, Prescott, they'll set up the screen to Elliott. Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Can't go back to the past that shit hurt. Moving forward, they wanna see me reverse. Need to stay on the nerve.
Prescott from the gun, third. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
I'm done. I'm done with this game, bro. I'm done.
Michael Gallup,
She not good,
31 yards. And the Cowboys, they push
Damn, I bet you won't broadcast 2K.
So on third and medium, they dial
I bet you won't broadcast 2K this.
to hit the end zone.
He don't got it.
It's really not a surprise to me. That's a
Wait.
throwing
He don't
down
got
in the
it.
NFL because of how tough it is
Yeah, I'm
to
talking
run
about
the
you.
football. But what offenses like to do is still
You say
show
cash for this if I
formations
win?
to make them respect it.
On 2K.
Throw out of those. In this
No,
case,
nigga, I
they
said I
took a
bet you
nice shot
won't
at the end zone
broadcast
and made it pay
for
off.
2K.
Fullback
After,
to
yeah.
send it away now following
Exactly,
the
nigga,
touchdown.
because you know I'm going to bust you up in that, bro. I bust you every time up in that, bro. You trash at this, it's just that you just run.
Guys, I'm trash. I don't want to get in the
Begin their next
interceptions.
drive, the Seahawks
Nigga, he
offense.
didn't get nigga, you only got one
Precious
interception.
little
Stop
here
it.
offensively thus far as they
No,
try
losing.
again with a first down now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Check safety. Go 14.
To throw is Wilson.
That's big.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott.
That's pick.
That incomplete,
oh my goodness,
crisis
bro.
averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Elliott running right. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone.
I hate when they tackle the board, bro.
They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
You got to be kidding me, bro.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down.
Lee, this nigga is not good, bro. He be getting lucky stuff.
His tight end Witten, and the Cowboys have a first down. 10th carry now for Elliott.
Look at that, bro.
And they'll lose yardage here.
Not
Knocked
good,
back
bro.
to the 19-yard line.
Keep getting lucky
The
stuff.
loss of a full
All you
3
do,
yards, and
is
now
run
it's
and
2nd
get lucky
down.
stuff.
On 2nd down,
Look.
it's
Lucky,
Elliott.
just lucky.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Now Prescott on 4th down. Completes it to Austin. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 13. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right and able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On first down, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
2nd and 19.
To at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 60 yards. As his guys are back within a single score. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is taken at the 3. It'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. That's complete to Cobb. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So 11 yards and a Cowboy first
like
down.
My niggas just be behind him every time.
First down, Prescott. Completes it to Jason Witten. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Every time my niggas be behind him, I'll be right there every time.
Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now a throw to
That's
the
pig,
end zone
bro.
on
If they
first
would do
down,
you,
but
it would have been
winds
pig.
up incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And again, it's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by Rasheem Green.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this of internet? And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jalen Smith, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Wilson dancing to his left.
What is he doing?
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Oh,
Picked up at the 28, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
Man, they just giving you stuff, man, bro. He's an NFL quarterback.
Prescott on 1st down. And this will be incomplete.
Man.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Should've been a pick, man.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now Elliott. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
This game is
Pretty good little
trash.
two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. It's written for the Cowboy touchdown.
Bro, this nigga is trash, bro.
There to make the grab.
This nigga
And the
just be getting
Cowboys
lucky
use
stuff
the
at this
short
point.
field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
This nigga missing field
And
goals.
it's no good. No, he misses
field
the
goals.
extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a 1st down as well. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
After the sack on first down, Wilson forced out to his left. There he goes inside the 30. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. First down, the run with Lynch. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
How much you bet him down?
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down. On third down, Wilson being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A quick throw here out to Cobb. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Watch it, Watch what I tell you.
46.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And his throw here's incomplete. The tight end, Luke Wilson, is the target. That'll bring up second down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Back now in Arlington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Wilson. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Throwing is Wilson. Steps away to his left. And a touchdown, Seahawks. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Whenever I go to a team's practice facility and watch them work, I love to watch the defensive guys in what they call pursuit drills. The ball goes either towards them or away from them. How fast will they respond? On this play, the defensive end responded better than anyone and made a really nice play.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is third down and 12. They'll try to sweep with Elliott. Well, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Wide open receiver complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. They'll run to Marshawn Lynch, and that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Lynch, the lone man in the backfield now on second and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. Lynch coming, and down he goes.
Not even worse.
Normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
And the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs. Go for it.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They're going to get 9 here on first down as he gets this one up to the 34-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On the jet sweep, here's Cooper.
You got to be kidding me.
Past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Here's Gallup getting it on the jet sweep. And some room to maneuver. Past the 20. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big pickup of 38. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Now Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far.
And you can get the football.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On second down, Lynch. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. He's back to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's got the first.
Back.
Before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
Mike, who it is? He can't hit. He's not going to get me. Spawn.
A 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Caught. It's Wilson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. As he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Let's go, Big C.
On first down, it's Lynch. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure it's enough time to continue to do that.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. He may try to run for this. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They'll look to throw. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. With time running out. And they have taken the lead. All day. Behind victory.
She loves me. I'm fucking, she's lucky. Fucking that bitch was in my hell of a time.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone.
It's funny.
It ends up making the play because
Nigga,
he goes unguarded.
I can't always back on him.
Nigga, shut up. This is the first time you're
Cover all their bases.
Yeah,
bro, you actually
Second and 10 from the 25.
nobody won.
He's going to let it fly.
Y'all gonna throw it?
And it's incomplete.
I'm getting on 2K.
So their final drive comes up
I'm gonna
empty.
get up.
And with that, the ball game is over.
Look at you.
Nigga, I still got that broadcast where I beat you by the 49ers, nigga.
Some type of a miracle there at
Nigga, it's the 49ers.
They couldn't get it done. However, we were
We
treated
played the
really
49ers, dumbass.
fair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Oh, whoa. Hey, Jay was watching. He was watching. He said, "What's good, Davion? This Jane." I see your damn name right there. I know you. He saw me. Yo, ass. The fuck he saw me, nigga.
Nigga, who won? I won. I came all the way back on you.
Yeah, the first time you ever came back home.
Davion, you act like, bro, Davion, you just now start playing Madden and you just now start beating me, bro.
I said, damn lie. Stop lying.
You gonna let me go on niggas real? Cause you ain't never trapped on me. Tell a nigga death don't scare me. I ain't like these niggas don't compare me. If you gon' kill me, then do it. Don't be trying to.
I'm trying to get some 2K. I'm not going to port.